What a moment this would be if they can get to Vegas and knock off Golden State, a team that has beaten them 15 straight times, incredibly, going back to 2020 here tonight.
Yeah, and including 8 straight here in Houston.
I should say, in our replay command center tonight. There's Şengün, what a talent this kid has become. A couple of fakes, ball knocked around. Şengün takes it back, gets it to Jalen Green. Şengün, another offensive rebound working against Kuminga. Up, and he puts it down to get the party started here in Houston.
And a point of emphasis for Steve Kerr, getting downhill off the bounce, not something we're accustomed to seeing from him.
This is Smith, lighting up the lamp from deep. I asked him if you were a tough boss to work for, and you didn't. Knowing Steve in true Steve Kerr fashion, just had nice things to say. This is Şengün. Field on the attack. Green backdoor to Hield. Good ball movement. This is Kuminga. Green's going to get it to Dylan Brooks. Some of the veteran experience that they brought in last year to try to help one of the youngest teams in the NBA. Şengün, beautiful turn.
With the Rockets, because you can tell by the win totals already they have nearly reached the amount they got in the previous years before head coach Ime Udoka joined. I asked him specifically, what did he do to start things off when he joined this team a year ago? He said he hit it hard from the very beginning.
You bring in those veteran pieces, Grant, and as he mentioned, we just heard the report from Stephanie Pajemski, little mid-range floater in and out.
Commit to playing defense, and playing hard is not always easy. This Rockets team is certainly doing that, and right now we're seeing why.
We will be sharing with you some of those audio clips. We're already getting some pretty good stuff from Houston's second-year coach. Holiday on the run, a 3-on-2 break. Inside at Şengün. And Steve Kerr wants the timeout.
In transition, converting off of turnovers. Houston getting their defense on here.
Again, we touched on Houston's defensive rating, number 2 in the NBA. The only team better is the team that they could potentially face on Saturday night, the Thunder. Has continued to play defensively this season, just mind-numbing for Golden State as Şengün rims in the first. Play now in the NBA app. So Şengün hits on the second, all part of a 10-2. First points of the night for Holiday. 6-point game as we come up on the 9-minute mark left before halftime. Waters down the paint. Green, so much talent, goes behind the back. Outside, this is Holiday from deep. And the Rockets now from 3 tonight, Grant. 1 of 11. They get it back. Şengün dropping a dime to Eason. Well, that's what has tantalized this city. Şengün, the offensive skill set that he has at his size, something to behold. Corner 3 from Green, no. Şengün couldn't squeeze. Curry takes. Curry steps back.
They're finding Jackson Davis and then Draymond for the easy 2. And how about that pass right there? Oh, man, letting you know that he's got the court vision.
Points in the paint, 28 for Houston, 16 now for the Warriors. Şengün had it poked away. Boy, Pajemski's giving the Warriors a shot in the arm here, diving all over the place. 15 straight losses for Houston against the Warriors. They have not beaten Golden State since February of 2020. Just incredible. Şengün, as he's made this a 9-point game. Shot clock at 3, so Van Fleet has to fire. Şengün poked around. What a matchup against Green. Sidesteps him underneath. And it's a Houston turnover.
And that time right there, Golden State opted to send somebody.
This feels like a big moment, Grant, for this young Houston team. As good as they've been, one of the surprise stories in the league this year. It's a big moment. Can they take that next step? 2-man game. Curry dishing to Hield. 3-pointer, no. And the Rockets control the glass. Houston, a rugged rebounding team, but Hield rips it back. Under a minute left in the half. Kuminga Kuminga elevates, trying to go glass. This is Van Vliet, now to Şengün, about a 5-second difference, shot to game clock. Şengün ripped, Healed got him from the back.
In the 4-point game after the Rockets had the Warriors on tilt, and we're up 14. Draymond knocked it away from Şengün.
He wants to see better spacing and more thorough execution.
He's hoping to see a lot more Steph Curry. Still playing at an otherworldly level when he's able to turn it on for Golden State. This is Şengün, faces against Green, back of the rim, and it belongs to Golden State. So Jonathan Kuminga now starting to come alive for Steve Kerr just when they needed it. 16 for Kuminga, and that is Brooks going glass. 4-point Houston lead. Here's Şengün, little bump. Kuminga was straight up and down. The Warriors clawing their way back after trailing at 1 point by 14. Şengün, soft touch for Houston.
And he needed that right there.
Good. And this front office is building here in Houston. But this is really first real big stage test. Jackson Davis getting Green, but then the stick back. Şengün with a chance at 3. And so they feel like they've got unfinished business against this team as they try to continue.
Great split action there. Constant movement, so hard to defend. Golden State, impressive.
There's a backdoor cut. Jalen Green, boy.
That was a 90s contest. I like it.
Şengün working against Looney. And a little bit of contact underneath. A little bit of contact from Looney, but they said he was straight up and down. No whistle. Green off balance.
Just the movement there, forcing the defense, a little confusion. Another easy basket for the Warriors.
Şengün, boy, silky smooth. I was just going to say, anytime you could work in a mailman. Toyota Center, downtown Houston, Texas, Spiriditas, Grant Hill, Stephanie Reddy, rest of our TNT crew. Boy, beautiful backdoor cut. Eason, just an exquisite pass from
every possession matters. Fun to watch.
Not only headed to Vegas, but the winner of this game gets that cash money prize of $100,000 per player.
Kuminga and Podziemski getting it done.
Şengün, boy, got Green to fight. Just masterful, and then the pull by Green. Rockets are arguing about that extra little tug by Draymond. The officials having a conversation.
But they may go.
But Şengün's going to shoot 2 free throws here on the original foul on Draymond Green. 2009. But all that aside, how do they handle this kind of a moment?
Contest there by Draymond Green.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in regulation. Curry looking for some daylight. Gets it to Green, back to Steph. 2 to shoot. Curry to spin. Healed. And it's another violation. Rockets need points. Van Vliet from the corner. He buries it.
You don't need a 3 here, obviously.
Look at that Houston losing streak. 15 straight defeats at the hand of Golden State. Şengün, and he's bumped. Curry steps back on the launch. He missed it. Fight for the rebound. Payton poked away. 5 seconds. Boy, does Green have possession? And Billy Kennedy says foul on the Warriors.
What a sequence of events as Steve Kerr is in disbelief.
With a trip to Vegas hanging in the balance. Jalen Green, a 22-year-old budding star, can't find anyone, gets it to Curry, back to Podziemski, they got a piece, and it is over here in Houston. The Houston Rockets have punched their ticket to Las Vegas.